I'm going to tell my story, the full truth. So help me, God. And I look like this, my eyes look like this because I have been crying for the last day and a half, more like almost 2 days, because of what's been happening around me. But this is my truth. This is the full story. And I pray and hope that whoever will listen to this video, you listen to it with a kind heart and an open mind and an understanding heart. And anybody that I'm about to talk about in this video, if you know them, I want you to still please hear my story with an open and kind heart. So, this previous weekend, we had a bunch of events happening because a friend of mine was having a birthday party on Saturday, and it was a big deal. People flew out from out of state, came to support her, and I was there as a friend also to support as much as I could. Long story short, we're at the event and the MC announces how somebody being the father of my child, wants to come and give a special gift to the birthday girl. And I was like, oh wow, he's gonna give her a special gift and he needs his own moment so much that they have to announce it as a separate occasion of its own. And I was like, okay, well, let's see what he's gonna give her. This man comes out, this man being the father of my child, he comes out and has a bag, a whole pouch. For the people who were there at the party, you saw what happened. Came out with a pouch of a bunch of cash, bought her a brand new camera because she's also a content creator, an expensive camera at that, and then bought her some sort of tablet or iPad. If I am not mistaken, if we were to estimate the amount of cash he gave her to the gifts that he gave her, probably upwards of $1,000+, right? So I was sitting there shocked, trying to put on a fake smile because I'm like, wow, I don't want to be here crying. The whole city's here watching, and these people who are watching in this city are the people who have so much to say about my life, what they think they know about me, fake and false rumors about me. And I was there thinking like, wow, isn't this the same man that 2 days ago I was asking to help me with something small, under $100, and he told me how I'm so broke and poor, and I spent all my money helping her prepare for her birthday, buying her decorations and things like that. And when he told me that on that day, the day before the birthday, or 2 days before the birthday, I was like, oh my God, okay, it's okay, never mind then, hang up the phone. And I thought, oh my God, you're willing to spend hundreds and thousands to the point of breaking your bank account for another person, another woman, when the mother of your child is struggling. And I was like, okay, that's fine. The father of my child is allowed to move on and spend his money on whoever he wants. But when it comes to the woman who calls me her little sister, a woman who I saw as a sister, a woman who I confided in, when this man was treating me like shit, when he was treating me like hell, to the point that he was restricting how often and how much I had to be and see my son. The person who I cried to, telling that, look, I understand this man. He acts so righteous and nice and kind out in public, but he's not a good person.
Don't be afraid to get that man if your friend is not appreciating him.
He treats me this way and this way and this way and that way. This is somebody I confided in. Somebody who I thought I could trust. And I remember I should have known from the beginning that something was going on between them. Because it's been like 6 months of me telling her these things. And every time, I kid you not, every time I'm done talking about how bad he treats me, it's never, oh my God, my friend, I had no idea, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut ties with him or limit how often I work with him. No, she always says, I know what you're saying, but she always defends him. She always finds a way to always say, oh, but he's kind of, and then, because he's a cameraman, he does photography and videography, and she's a content creator. myself being a content creator, but somehow she needs him more, and he knows more about cameras, and I need him. I can't let him go, and he helps me so much. I should have known months of me every time, because she also does hair. Anytime I go to her place to do my hair and we get to talking about these things and men and exes and things like that, she always defends him. And I should have known. Anytime I tell her, but please, as my friend and as a single mom yourself, because she's also a single mom, this man treats me this way and that way and that way. I promise. The character of him you see outward, that's not his full self. Who he shows me, the mother of his child, how badly he treats me. That's the real him. And every time, she always defends this man like her life depends on it. And then, here I am telling her, like, wow, he really spent all that much money on you. Meanwhile, I was asking him a few days ago, a few months before, last year, the year before, to help me even with the smallest things. And even when he does help me, it's always followed with negativity. And most times, he never even helps me because he says, oh, I'm poor, or I'm broke, I can't do that for you, I don't have money right now, The same thing he told me 2 days before he spent thousands on her birthday. The same time he told me that I spent so much on her, as if he wanted me to sympathize with that. How could I, the mother of your child, sympathize with you helping another woman when I need help also? And not just that, my friend. And I understand. We are not together anymore, him and I.
Wait a minute.
You break up with a man, but you still expect him to treat you and provide for you like you're still his woman. Breaking up means we are done. Whether we have a child together or not, we break up, we are done. I do not owe you anything.
He can do whatever he pleases with his money. He can treat me like shit for all he wants to, for all he wants to. Treat me like an idiot. But whatever happened to common human decency? This man was there with me. The whole 9 months I carried his son. I had a horrible pregnancy. If it wasn't for God and me having confidence in my body, my pregnancy itself would have killed me. I put my life on the line for this man to give him his son. The son that he says he loves so much. So if you love your son so much, why can't you have simple decency?
Oh, what? Wait! Huh?
Girl. And compassion, some sort of sympathy for his mother. I have no family support. This apartment I'm living in, I'm paying for myself by working 12-hour shifts at night, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. At the same time, being a full-time college student. My son's dad and I, we agreed when we were breaking up that, hey, my son right now, I can't take care of him because I have no family, no siblings, nobody. I'm just by myself. Let me first finish school and build my life and find some stability, and let our son stay with your mom for the time being while I build my life. Because you have more stability on your side, you have more family support than I do. This is the same man who, when his little sister, went around creating rumors about how I neglected my child, to the point that his sister even brought her friends, to come and bully me. I have video proof of them bullying me outside of our university after an event last year. They were bullying me, talking about how, oh, you neglected your child, you just dropped off your child to his grandma just so you can go out there and be a hoe and live your life as if you have no parent, as if you have no child, as if you're not even a mom anymore. You left your child, you neglected him. And that was not the full story. When I went to tell my son's dad that, hey, your sister said some things and I want to clear up the rumors, can you make time for me and her to sit down and talk about this so I can clear it? You know what my son's dad told me? The first thing that came out of his mouth was, oh, but what did you do to her? You're always out here talking anyway, doing all of that. And I was like, wow, you won't even protect me from your family, from your sister, after she's creating fake rumors. She doesn't know about our story, why my child is there and why I'm here. And I'm willing to give her the truth and she still won't. This is the same man that my so-called friend wants to keep defending that, oh, but you guys are not together anymore. You don't have the right to keep asking him for money anyway. He won't give it to you, as if you're more entitled to his money than I am.
We understand why bro chose child support over the whole package. Like, yo, bro dodged a bullet. Respect.
The mother of his son, the son that he says that he loves so much.
Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm freaking out.
Well, it's just not convincing enough to believe those tears. First off, true grief does not happen in front of a camera. It happens off camera. Becoming a mother comes with responsibility. You are a mother and then you're out there shaking ass on TikTok. So nah.